This video from the Famous Personalities series is about Matilda Joslyn Gage. Matilda Joslyn Gage was born on March 24, 1826, in Cicero, New York. She came from a family that valued education and social reform. Gage's parents encouraged her to think independently and question traditional beliefs. This upbringing greatly influenced her later work as an activist and writer. Matilda Gage was well educated for her time, receiving formal schooling and reading extensively. She was inspired by the abolitionist movement and the early women's rights movement. Gage met influential figures such as Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton. These connections helped shape her views on equality and justice. Gage dedicated her life to advocating for women's rights and suffrage. She believed that women should have the same legal rights as men, including the right to vote. Gage used her writing to spread awareness about women's issues and to inspire others to join the cause. Her speeches and publications challenged societal norms and called for change. Matilda Gage played a significant role in the women's suffrage movement during the 19th century. She was a founding member of the National Woman Suffrage Association. Gage worked alongside other prominent activists to organize events and rallies. Her efforts helped raise awareness and support for the suffrage cause. Gage wrote several important works that highlighted women's history and rights. One of her most famous books is Woman, Church and State, published in 1893. In this book, she argued that religion had been used to oppress women throughout history. Her writings continue to be studied and respected by scholars today. Matilda Gage was also an advocate for Native American rights. She believed that indigenous people should have the same rights and opportunities as other citizens. Gage criticized the government's treatment of Native Americans and called for justice and equality. Her support for indigenous rights was part of her broader commitment to social justice. In her later years, Gage continued to write and speak about women's rights and social issues. She faced challenges as the suffrage movement evolved, but she remained committed to her beliefs. Gage passed away on March 18, 1898, but her legacy lives on. She is remembered as a pioneering figure in the fight for women's rights and social equality. Matilda Gage married fellow abolitionist Henry Gage in 1851, and they had 3 children. Her family supported her activism and often participated in her efforts. Gage balanced her family life with her commitment to social reform. This dedication to both family and activism was a significant aspect of her life. Matilda Joslyn Gage's contributions to women's rights have gained more recognition in recent years. Many historians now acknowledge her role as a key figure in the suffrage movement. Gage's ideas about women's rights and social justice continue to inspire new generations. Her influence can be seen in ongoing discussions about equality and human rights today.